Hello, all of you cute beans out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Timberborn. And it is TF Tuesday, so we're using the TF Talkies. And I've added another new form altogether to the TF Talkie. The TF Talkies that you guys can find. But for now, we are in the middle of a bad tide. We've got things well set up to avoid it being too major of a problem for my beavers. The only problem is this is so close to all my crops and such, and I kind of want to actually have this lake here. So I'm probably going to go the route of redirecting this flow when there's a bad tide over this way and off the map right away. So, yeah, I think I'm going to get started on that. Because, yeah, trying to clear out this lake of the bad tide is a pain. A really big pain in the tail.
Yeah, I find that the bad tide it's a bit of a pain to deal with, but at the same time, if without the bad tide, once you get past the first hour of the game, it's kind of just no challenge.
Yeah. That is very accurate.
Well, they found it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that was real fast. So what do you guys think it is, then?
Moufette is French for skunk. And that was on the hint.
Close, but not quite.
Actually, no, that
Really?
is correct. It is a skunk. Sorry, Kuroy.
Yeah.
No, Doug!
Well, of course,
Oh,
Ducks is gonna go a certain route with things.
Hunter.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What's
I
up?
got really nervous. I saw you dismantling, and it's like just the top layer, but my brain was like, not the walls. Oh god,
Oh,
that would be catastrophic.
it would. But I know what I'm doing.
I'm aware. I just my brain for a second.
But snap.
Let Ducks get the hunter, then he'll leave you guys be to do whatever.
Fine.
Fighting with the potions. That's just a funny mental image.
It's just Zim
Toss
with
a
everyone
potion.
trying to throw potions at him.
Hunter, snap! Hunter, snap! Just back and forth and back and forth. Yeah, just
Well, the question is are the potions thrown at Zim or does he drink them? Because if he drinks them, that's a much funnier mental image.
You know, I have not had a reason to think about that.
either
And I'm not
Zim is
going to
just
start
getting-
today.
Either Zim gets beamed by a potion every other second, or Zim has to chug a potion.
It's just the chat with the potion bottle. Drink it!
That's really funny.
Drink it.
Hopefully they're like,
We are horny for the TF.
yeah, I know, but I don't think the concussion of being hit in the head repeatedly with glass bottles is gonna be very nice.
Well, no, of course it won't be.
Or the,
But, since when has that stopped any of you? And hello there, Pikash.
the unwellness of having to chug so many.
Yeah, that has literally never stopped any of you. Yeah, I want to expand this slightly that way. We need to get up to that Z level, though.
That is one thing I liked about this game, the fact that you can, without material, the on-hand materials or anything, place down where they will put stuff once you have the materials.
Oh, yeah.
So you could just pre-plan out everything, and they'll get around to it when they get around to it.
Agreed. It is really nice.
I'm wanting to know when they started being able to do waterfalls like that.
You know, I always wondered, what happens if you, like, completely surround a water source block in this game?
I have
It
no idea.
overflows.
Yeah, go
just
for it,
flows up
Pikash.
onto the floor above it.
Okay, what if you put a tile above it?
You can't.
Ah.
There must always be at least one free side around it.
Yeah, you cannot build on top of it. The water will flow, whether you want it to or not. Yes, the spice must flow.
I mean, it's kind of the same color as Coca-Cola.
I guess it's a little spicier than Coca-Cola, though.
I don't know. Both dissolve you.
One's tastier.
I mean, it very much is the color of a cola of some kind, but like...
Dr. Pepper.
Beavers die when they swim in it, so...
I imagine that would happen if they swam in cola for too long as well, though.
Oh yeah, the caffeine overload, it just talks them out.
But, also the... Gosh, the fizziness would not be pleasant.
Yeah, I don't think
Or would it be very pleasant?
No. I mean, I guess it depends on how carbonated it is, but no.
Yeah, and all that fizziness would break the surface tension and thus make it, more prone for you to float instead of sink instead of float.
Oh. That is true.
That's what I think some of the Bermuda Triangle boats have run into, is they've had those methane pockets erupt underneath them. And, well, there you go. Your water suddenly turns into an anvil and...
Your boat just sinks.
By the way, Kuroy, you can bring out the snap now.
Ooh, someone's being snap encouraged.
Snap is fluffy and cute.
I will snapify, but I have to make a phone call because it just hit the time for a place to open.
Yay, phone call.
I will be back shortly to snapify.
Hey there, Docs. Hey there, Zim. Hey there, Wyatt. And congrats on getting food money there, Zim.
It's great that the problem is kind of the reason why I wound up getting it.
Oh.
Rex got fired today.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That sucks.
But I'm so grateful to you guys out there helping me out.
Oh, Rex is gonna need so many uppies. Right,
I suppose I shouldn't say me, I should say us, because, helping me out is helping him out.
Right, you're both getting a plate of sausages. Sadly, Zolet, if it's the usual, it's the 1 day before your probationary period wears off so they can get rid of you without having to pay any severance or whatnot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did it because he was going on vacation. He had the vacation time, but that's my guess.
Yep. Good business. Mmm. Why aren't our customers so loyal to us? Clearly, it's the customer that's always wrong, not us.
Ugh.
We'll just have to get
Loyalty.
extra puppies.
Yes, they can and will fire you whenever they want, but it depends on his specific contract on whether they have to give him his vacation time after they fire him, you know? Because if it's in the contract that they don't have to...
Yep, welcome to the boot.
It's just kind
dare to go on vacation. Sorry.
it was kind of especially dickish of them because it's like he went in, he had to get an Uber, and they know he has to get an Uber to and from work, and he went in to do his shift today. They called him off to the side and were like, yeah, you're fired. They couldn't have done it last night? You know, when he was in there? They had to do it today and give him only like half an hour of pay, which doesn't even make up for the Uber ride?
Called welcome to the United States of you're unemployed.
Yeah, no joke.
Well, then we're giving him lots of extra uppies.
He's gonna need them.
Mhm.
And this big plate of sausages. I'm such a house bear. I've been doing house cleaning and dishes and stuff all day, and I actually feel better than when I first started.
I unfortunately can't relate to that sort of thing.
A lot of furs can't because they absolutely hate housework.
For me,
This does not.
I love the feeling of, you know, getting a room clean and enjoying the satisfaction of that.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is that the world is not made for people of my height. I go in and do cooking for 20 minutes and my back's just very unhappy. Or if I go and try to do the dishes or anything, like...
You have to punch over the sink the entire time, and that is no good for the back.
And people tell me, oh, just use a chair. Well, yeah, but then the chair is too short for the sink.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've known some friends who bought those bar stools as they're about the right height for sitting but yet working.
Well, the problem with the bar stools is that they then make me, you know, the bar stool on top of my height still too tall.
And no back support.
That just
Well,
sounds
you
like should
can
off the bottom.
you can get some with back support. I am 6'6", Ducks.
He a big duke.
I am the same height.
I am just 5'10" and ruggish. I mean, I even cleaned out my PC today with the help of the sunshine. So when the sun comes in the window at the right angle, it goes right through my glass case, so I can see all the crevices that the dust is piled up in. So I can get in with the J-cloth and the Q-tips and clean, clean, clean. been a good day of housework and stuff. Yeah, I'm 5'10" ducks, and it's like I'm hearing these 6'1", 6'6", you know. Like,
Oh, we are definitely not the norm.
No, we are not. If we were,
maybe,
then, you know, I wouldn't be having these problems.
Yeah.
they may be giants. We're out having supper and shopping, so I can relax and chat and just feel productive. Most of being tall is you can give everyone else uppies.
That is a plus
If you-
side.
If you have the upper body strength.
I do.
Lucky.
He is Super Duke. Super Duke.
Well, it does depend on the actual person, but you know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, theoretically, I can lift people up, but it's like a can without straining self.
There, Rumi's fed, medicated, and now he can pass out happily. I feel good. I think every house needs a house bear. Yep. Every house needs a house bear. Just wish it paid.
I know, right? I know in Australia they do have a program where if you are a caretaker, you can get, like, for an elderly family member or something.
Yep. Same here.
Oh.
It's just the backlog is staggering on the paperwork. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I mean, the gears are cranking along oh so slowly, but in the meantime, it's mostly just, you know, me doing my online therapy for folks, and occasionally when they do come and do a little money, they send me some as a thank you for, you know, keeping their mind a little better. Implosions.
Well, I'm trying to make more room for more water.
More water. Always need more water.
I know
Water,
that
water.
the the droughts and bad tides are getting longer and longer. I need to get stuff set up for dealing with them.
Canals everywhere, and giant holes filled with water.
Basically.
I mean, I've seen some of those maps where they literally just dig down to as low as they can get, you know, pool water, and then when the bad times come, it's like, well, you know, at least we've got water there.
That one meme with like the person you know, holding someone on the shoulder and have their arm forward like they're seeing a vision of the future, and it's just water, water everywhere.
Welcome to Canada. You want water? You get water, and you get water.
Yes, we do have a lot of water.
Yay, water.
What the matter with you?
What's the matter, you? Hey. Yeah, I am 2 ducks, but I mean, between walkies and housework, I generally keep in a vague shape as it is.
I want this to be a
Demo.
slightly more natural looking.
Mm.
I got my wrist straightener, and you know, occasionally I do little weights lifting, like, you know, 5-10 pound or much heavier when I'm grocery shopping, but not a regular routine. One is feeling okay. I mean, fed and med wise.
Yeah, I'm doing alright.
Good, good.
Still got stress
Oops,
about
it's
taxes, but well, that's just that's a given.
Yeah, we just did ours earlier today, and thank goodness for refunds.
I'm primarily worried about how much I might wind up owing. I've got a friend that offered to help, but I don't know how much he'll be able to help, or if that, you know.
Well, there's no sense worrying now until you actually see something. Until then, you've got other spoons you need to be spending things on.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Yay! The
therapy
bad
talk.
tide's over.
Yay!
I mean, I had my therapy today.
Is it disgustingly helpful and
She basically told me the same thing, like, hey, don't worry about it until you actually know what it is. I'm like, I know. But, ugh!
Yeah, your brain still does that, especially at 3 in the morning when it's like, I want to go to bed. But what about shut up?
It's one thing hearing it said, it's an entirely different thing internalizing it.
Like, dear brain, shut the cheese up. Yours sincerely, the rest of the body.
It took me a long time to do that.
Oh, I still fail at times.
Oh, yeah, same, but, like, it took me a long time to be able to even attempt to... No, I'm not going to think about that right now. I'm
Yep.
going to do something else.
I'm going to spend these spoons there. We didn't get any Seamus. Cold? Yes. It was wicked cold this morning. -25 sucked.
You wind chill,
Yep.
wind chill. Oh, wind chill reminds me of waiting at the bus stop in the winds
Yep.
way back. Oh, God, it was me reminding myself that I'm aging. Not that I'm old, that I'm aging.
I was about to say, wait, are we having an age off?
No, no, I'm. I can guarantee I'm younger than both of you, but you know, it's. I can still feel it's coming, and I can see it on the horizon, and I'm like, no, no,
Don't,
no.
don't
Sure,
sweat it.
it's through binoculars and stuff, but it's.
Savor what you got now. Tomorrow's worry is tomorrow's worry.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, no, but it's just the thing of like, oh wow, that was like a decade ago. When did that
Oh
happen?
god, those.
Like, soon I'll be turning old. How old is old? 30. I'm just gonna
Oh.
shrivel up dust over here, okay? You know. I was there when the dark furry magic was started. Don't quote it to me, youngin. I think the worst is being at a convention. They go and say, "Hey, wow, you look like my father." Like,
Oh, oh no. I mean, I guess that's just a testament to the variety of ages that are part of the community. That people don't just grow out of it.
I know there's some younger furries that have been pushing this idea that you're too old, get out. And it's like,
yes.
huh.
That's funny.
Yeah, the precious gatekeepers. It's like, we have to keep this fandom, clean and innocent for us young furs. Like, say what? Come closer, my hearing aid seems to be failing.
Because it seems to be failing because I certainly did not hear you just say that.
Pretty much. You just want to get that yo mama reaction. You got to take a shoe off your foot and say, "You want to repeat that?" Bonk. Like these creepy old guys at the fur cons, they scare me. Staff.
Unfortunate.
Staff. A big clump staff. Well, that's the GOH.
These are all the people that are making this happen. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here.
Yeah, but why do they have to be so old? Do we have a choice? Can I sign the form?
Wait, we can just not get old?
You, don't be old. Okay. I'll sign up for that one. As Kagi has said more than once, and people wonder why I drink.
I don't see I don't see the point in trying to remove the people who have laid the foundations from the community, because that's how you start losing things.
They have this weird idea that, Vulcan magic or something, will Jedi hand wave all that nasty oldness away, and they could just have, a young 16 to 30 furcon where they could eat, drink, and be merry, and none of this nastiness comes into play.
What nastiness? What?
Old.
I don't see the problem.
Oh, precious! It reminds us.
I still like.
Trust me, I've been hearing it for decades, and it's just, whatever. It was like the burn fur movement back in the 90s. It was like, so where would you like us to put all these people? Oh, well, we need to get rid of them. Right.
I like. I don't get it, but then again, my boyfriend, one of my boyfriends is 30, so I don't see a problem.
Careful, you're gonna make Bakesh disappear.
I'm already rug shaped. I can't get any flatter. I'm gonna cry in my cola now, okay? Wah.
Hey, Era. I know, right?
Sarah.
No, like, I don't even mean that as he's old. I constantly tell him, you're not freaking old. 30 ain't old. I don't know where people got the idea in their head that 30 is old.
You can't turn to dust there, Era. That's my job. You're younger than me. I'll turn to dust and then I'll fall into my computer case. Yay. It's so nice when you clean it all out and there's no noise anymore. The fans are all humming away and it's like,
Violent.
I
Like-
know it. Like the way computers were meant to be, just this quiet magical box filled with entertainment and sparkles.
And all my friends.
Yay.
The friends are the best part.
Yeah.
Fluffy, fuzzy, wuzzy friends. If I need people, I just go outside and shopping.
I love my computer. All my friends are in there.
Shopping will get a little better soon. We'll be finally getting our Costco card so I can start bulk shopping those delicious pot pies and whatnot.
Yeah. We have a family member who goes to do all the Costco shopping.
It's dangerous in there.
Well, I just meant it as in they have the membership, so, and then they get stuff for other people, alright?
Yep. But it's dangerous in there. Like, oh, that 12-pack of those cake muffins? Oh, I shouldn't. Yep, into the crate you go.
Oh, that kind of dangerous. Now I get it.
That 36-pack fresh muffins? Muffins.
You gotta bring someone with, a steel will. So they don't get led astray by the deals and the treats.
Oh, you need to go, Zola. It is lovely, especially the food court.
I've never been and I probably should never go.
At least not when you're hungry.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Where'd all my money go?
Yes. Shopping hungry at Costco is a recipe for disaster.
It's the best magic trick. It makes your wallet disappear.
Yeah, but you end up with a month worth of groceries.
Groceries that'll go bad before you eat them all.
At a house of 4, that doesn't happen.
Oh.
Hey, Giemund! Giemund is a hash brown. Hey, yeah, we go to Costco, get a 10-pound box of hash browns and drop them on Giemund.
Oh. No, he'll never stop then.
Even needs a T-shirt to wear at a FurCon powered by hash browns.
He truly is powered by hash browns.
I mean, he'd be that weird scent. You boop on the noise, and 2 hash browns pop out of his head. Ding.
And then he fights you for them.
Oh, I trade him hash browns. I put in the toaster strudels or the Eggos.
Ooh, toaster strudel. Pakesh, you're dangerous.
Yes, yes, he is.
You're making me hungry.
This is why I'm a house bear. I like to cook.
I just got some Marten.
Ooh.
Alright. Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost the Kuroi.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, do I get to make the meme now? Earth, air, fire, water by your powers combined. I make Duke.
It's a paint.
It is a paint. This was
This is a
done
good
by Tick Out on Blue Sky.
It's very pretty. Is Paint good at math?
He's learning to be.
Good. Paint by numbers.
Ah, there we go.
Hey, Kieran and Otochime. Pet friends. Like, I could just imagine the trouble if there was a Costco near a FurCon. It'd be like, we're actually losing food here.
Oh, their hot dogs are so good.
No kidding! And $1.50?
I'm gonna say something that might be blasphemous. I've never had a Costco hot dog.
I mean, it took me a long time to have one myself, but...
Because I don't usually end up going, right?
Yep.
Yes, Paint is learning to be a lawyer.
I think a little math is required for that occupation. Just a little.
Oh, I was just making the joke, Seamus, if the problems if the Costco was located near a FurCon, you know, they'd actually have to start running out of food. Like, I can just imagine the hotel seeing people, you know, wheeling in pallets of, like, Costco food and going, it's like, you know, we do have a restaurant.
No. A hotel could never be near a Costco, ever. It'd be bad for business.
Oh, ours is near 2 supermarkets and a LCBO.
Not by choice.
Well, not by choice, yeah, but I mean, not like the hotel had the choice either. It's like usually the hotel's been there much longer before, you know, a supermarket or a beer store
no.
or something.
That's what I meant. The hotel was there first, and then all this other stuff came around, and now they have to have no outside food rules and stuff like that.
Yeah, they try. They try.
Yeah, no.
The one security guard at the door just looks at this guy. It's like, I'm gonna get crushed if I try and stop these people. Like, it's not worth me. Hey, Gib Gab.
Me remembering trips to Great
Hey,
Wolf
Gab.
Lodge as a kid. Hi, Gabby.
I'm going to say good friend, but I might be biased on that Gib Gab.
I don't know what WT stands for. May I ask?
Wild Traditions,
Oh.
the campaign I
Oh.
run.
Oh, okay. I was trying to think it was some sort of anime or something. And it's like,
No, it's Tabletop. Gosh. I mean, that depends, Gabby. Is that friend the kind of person where they like shows where it's traumatizing?
Yes, I did, Guru.
Pet the werewolf.
You Close enough.
I scared
mean, you're-
myself earlier.
Your tabletop can be anime if you try hard enough.
Yep.
I mean that thematically anime, but like, I mean, you know.
I was looking up the cost of replacing one of my tabletop board games, and I was like, ouch.
I've learned of gosh, a tabletop like strategy game thing that has such like I don't know if convoluted, but such like detailed rules that to complete it, the person who made the board game, so they say to complete a like a full game of it, would take like 1,500 hours.
It's a good depth game then.
I need to go remember what it's called. It's something North Africa.
Oh, I bet she got stampeded. I have seen the one where she had the wagon
Raijin!
right in front of. Oh, Raijin! I mean, the Girl Scout who had the wagon full of cookies in front of the leafy green shop sold like 140 boxes in an hour.
It's yeah, the board game is called The Campaign for North Africa.
Ooh, nice.
It's a strategic board war game published by Simulation Publications in 1978 that simulates the entire North African campaign of World War II, and it's considered one of the most complex war games ever published, with 10 recommended players and an estimated total playtime of 1,500 hours. The game could not be fully playtested before release, and it is unknown if a game has ever been completed.
There's actually a comic book that memes on that. They basically have a game in the basement called The Great War, and once a week they go down, they play a turn, which lasts about 8 hours, and then they go back to their regular stuff. None of them will give up the game because the prize is a steel World War I case filled with stuff. No one knows what's in it, but it's just filled with stuff. So that's why no one wants to drop out of the game.
It's called the longest
That
board
makes
game
sense.
ever produced. A reviewer pointed out that if you and your group meets for 3 hours at a time, twice a month, you'd wrap up the game in about 20 years. The conflict
Yeah.
was...
There was a lot of games back then that were just slightly left of why.
A commonly cited example is the Italian troops require additional water supplies to prepare their pasta rations.
There was a game back in the day, back in my day, NATO War. You basically simulated playing NATO War, and it had the optional rule for if you want nuclear weapons in the game. Their rule was soak the map in gasoline, throw a match on it.
Burn it.
Like, and this accurately simulates what World War III would be like with actual nuclear weapons. And there's at least 2 games where your character could die in character creation, thus ending the game before the game has actually started.
Happy. I just noticed what your friend said about rain.
Wait, what?
He's either very unlucky or kind of an idiot. Or a bit of an idiot. And it's like... Sometimes Ren does not think through his actions before he does them, or doesn't do them.
Welcome to the world of barbarians.
Or makes assumptions about what Zim thinks he's going to do, without actually saying what he's going to do. And then he rolls terribly, so he's rendered ineffective that way.
I'm so happy I got furry dice now. Yay! One of the advantages of a FurCon is like, wait, you're selling dice, and it's $20 if I just want the cup, but it's $30 if I fill it with dice. There's nothing saying I can't pick out the dice that I want, so I went in and picked out all the furry dice, filled the cup, paid her my $30, and now I've got lots of crystal blue furry dice. Paw prints and kitty cats and fish bones and other things on them. Absolutely adorable. And $10 for a set, and it's like, well, I already got 3 complete sets with the cup, so it's like, I'm well ahead of the curve now, so yay.
I got, when my boyfriends last visited me, he got me dice that were glow in the dark, and I did not realize they were glow in the dark until, I had turned a lamp on beside them, and then turned it off to see, to a dark room, make the room dark, and just saw them glowing on my nightstand, and was like, huh.
They're possessed. They're loading the D1s for you.
I agree, Vari. He is a blessing to play with. It is really nice to have somebody that is new to tabletop and see them. I mean, yeah, he makes mistakes, but it's actually fun to see him make them and then learn from them and have fun with it.
I remember back in the day when I made that mistake.
Oh no, Gabby! No! I mean, he is exasperating, but you also feel bad for him. And you can't change him, right? You can't... Like, no offense to Nova, but you can't teach him. It's not going to work unless you do it over and over for years. And the party doesn't have that kind of time or energy. So they just kind of have to deal with the fact that they know Nova's just going to rush into whatever they go into unless they give him a really good reason not to.
Sadly, Zim will be at the FurCon when one of his games on his wish list is finally released to the public.
Which one?
A Wild Assault.
Is that on my wish list?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because it's on mine too, and it's like, oh, you know, X number of friends also share the interest in this game, and I'm like, oh wait, there's Zim's name.
Are your levees leaking?
This overflowed. More water was going into the lake here than was going out.
Oh. Well, that's typically what you want to build a lake, but
Yeah, the problem is that I forgot to have an alternate route for the water to go out. Once I'm done with this, I will have another option. I just have to get to that point.
In the meantime, it's free real estate. In the meantime, people get to enjoy a furry con this weekend, which makes me happy.
Let's see you all flood now!
deepening the river.
Very thoroughly.
Mercedes screaming, "Science!" Big bada booms.
Well, that wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. And holy crap, I am so excited for this Star Wars campaign, too.
Oh god, Star Wars. Ah. One of the original D6 dice chuckers.
Oh, we're going to be playing it with our SCAR system.
Oh, I have to tune in for that, see who gets the first accidental phaser shot to the head. Or lightsabers their leg off.
Oh no.
I don't think we're going to have any lightsabers for quite a while.
But you'll still have blasters, right?
Of course.
Okay, that'll entertain me enough then.
I am playing a Lothwolf.
Oh, who's running it?
Taldarius.
Ooh.
Gabby asks how many applicants already for the Star Wars game.
Gab's hand reaches for a dice innocently.
Only 4.
I was tempted to, but I wasn't sure about the... I mean, I'm free at the time, but, you know, I don't know if someone else that would conflict with, you know, someone else I do stuff with. Also, I don't know a ton about Star Wars lore. I know very little.
You don't really need to know any, it's just how bad your dice getter treats you when you try and reenact stunts from the movie. Like, no, you cannot ride the Wookiee bareback. I don't care how cute he looks, you cannot do that.
Yeah, we...
So, I just got a delivery.
Oob.
No, even better.
Oofoobs.
Art.
Ah!
Oh. Wait, how big are lawfuls?
They are about 8.5 feet tall.
Like at the shoulder?
Yeah.
Or oh, seeing the droid there made me. Yeah, that's fairly accurate for the size of a droid.
I see some
Oh.
painful accidents if someone's playing a droid and fails a piloting roll near you.
Fails a what?
Piloting roll.
Ah.
Like, just consider where his dome turret is versus your level, and it's like, yeah, this could be painful or a giggle fest.
Actually, not an R2 unit, Toshime. That is an R4 unit. Taldarius insisted because, I am Razim, so he insisted that I get an R4 unit. But he allowed me to have a customized one, so it's got the dome head instead of the one that's normally on an R4. But the droid's designation is R4F3. I'm going to be calling him ARF.
It's so
Tal
good.
does not like it.
That is perfect.
And if Beerus is in the game, you could the chest could open up and put out a nice cup of microwave tea. Then we get a custom droid for Beerus called R2 Flow Through. Well, it could have been worse. You could have called yourself Barf, half man, half Mog, your own best friend.
Arf is such a good name, though.
Just think of the commands he could do. Arf, heal. Arf, stay. You make little robot bark noises and whines and stuff.
Name.
I was double checking something. I'm pretty sure that ARF should be smaller.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just gonna laugh. It's like, and the adventuring party enters the tavern. You do? Like, that character basically is the doorway. You're not getting into the average tavern.
It's gonna be too big to go through doors.
Yep.
That's amazing.
I think I've stopped counting at about 67 different ways this character's going to have fun in the Star Wars game, and it's like, I'm not going to say any of them because there may be a dungeon master listening.
So I decided to bring up a size chart or a height comparison thing.
Uh-huh.
Like it does it. The thing only has humans on it, but this is the actual size difference between Furvis and Arf.
Oh,
Teeny tiny.
Yep. I foresee many potential crotch incidents if things are done incorrectly.
Everyone likes the giant fluffy puppies, The
stormtroopers, hey you, this puppy is double parked outside.
Oh my god, keep it! Oh no, Given. And we're 4 at F3. Or
Of course, Zim has to put up with all the problems of being a giant, cute, fluff doggo in a game like that. It's like, can I pet the puppy? Can I ride the puppy? Can puppy carry my stuff? Puppy understands everything you are saying and will get revenge.
He can also speak.
Oh, even better. I'd play up the dumb part for a while just to see how far people could dig the hole before I give it to them.
Oh no, that's mean.
Who's the cute boy? Who's the big puppy? Yes, you are. You're just making notes going, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3.
That feels entrapment adjacent.
Actually, he already does know that, Geeman. So, Lothwolves are naturally attuned to the Force. So he does have the ability to force lift and move around and everything. He likes to build droids and such. So, he just uses the Force to do so. I already made that joke to Tal, Gib Gab. Though the alternative joke that I made to him was giving him lightsaber claws. Tal did not like that. Tal really did not like that.
Let's give him force bark.
Like a shout from Skyrim. He just barks and everyone's just sent flying.
Yep.
Just sit on Tal. Yeah, we would need to actually build the saber if we wanted to have one. Ooh, that's a good idea, Vari.
Yes, vibroblade claws. I was thinking that, but I wasn't gonna say it because, again, dungeon masters are listening.
I don't think Tal checks. Does not appear Taldarius is in the chat.
So, oh man, I am getting ideas on that.
Same here. You just imagine the entire party's these giant werepuppers, and the DM is just giving you these looks.
Okay, now I'm kind of getting inspired. Maybe I should have one of his front paws be mechanical.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, this door is locked. If only we had a lockpick. He uses his robo-paw, whips out lockpick.
Okay, I'm poking Tal.
It's like, no one is going to search my paw for a lockpick, or a holdout blaster, or things.
Gabby. Do we need to get the bat, Gabby?
Well, no, we've got a giant pupper in visual, so we'd have to get the spray bottle.
Hmm.
Well,
So
even
I should
better,
probably get back to the game, even though I want to keep just looking at the art because excitement.
Excitement and serotonin, yes.
Dude, you've got 50 people watching. People were enjoying talk about the space pupper.
Fair.
I mean, we're all nerding out with ideas here. It's like, wait, you could play a space pupper? Ooh.
Yeah, I wanted to specifically play something that was sentient. And I did, I was looking around and was like, wait, these are sentient? Yoink.
Yeah, I'm sure Seda somewhere is going, science! Just think, with the force powers, you could technically fly a starship with a pack of space puppers.
True. Though I'm not the pilot in the campaign, in this thing. What he's... So, Loth Wolves have... Oh! Era! Look! Behold the pupper. Behold the 8-foot tall, or almost 9-foot tall pupper.
Space pupper.
Oh. I was excited.
Now we're gonna get a robo-paw with a lockpick and a holdout blaster and stuff in there.
Sorry, Raijin
No,
saying
Red
the
is not
opening-
in the game.
Raijin saying that the opening text is sentient just made me think of Geemond Quotamancy opening text crawl.
So, I'll bring it up one more time. So, one thing about Loth Wolves is they actually have the ability to basically jump into hyperspace themselves.
Oh,
They
no.
can just move across the world, or across the galaxy themselves.
Well, they are space puppers. Yay!
And I have ideas.
Oh no.
So first things first, he is the party's slicer. You know, the person that goes and hacks into enemy ships and systems and such to, disrupt them. I kind of have I am going to make at some point the joke. Oh, you wanted me to slice their network. He just teleports across and, to the enemy ship instead when they tell him to go slice them. Slices all of the crew. Radios back. Okay, job's done. I sliced them all up.
Right.
No, he is going to be different from Nim, Raijin. Very different from Nim.
Oh gosh. Well, yeah, but if he did that, he'd also splatter, Robert.
Ooh, that is... I like this idea, Robert. You have given me ideas.
Well, oh no.
Well, yes, Raijin. He's one of my characters. Of course he's gonna like that.
I'd be too tempted to play as Arf.
I could not decide if between playing a droid and playing another creature, so I decided to play another creature with a companion droid.
Yep. I'd be playing Arf and having an absolute ball with it. Oh, kibbles. Ding! Ideas are bubbling away. Happy, happy ideas. Sadly, this was my problem. I was always being called on as the dungeon master, very rarely the player, because you DM good.
No, Gib Gab, no. No. I am allowed to have, you know, my own characters. They don't have to all be based off of others. And I will enforce this.
Right?
You just give them capes and cool little custom helmets, and they could be space puppers. Dun dun dun.
Oh, hey, Josh! Behold, Space Pupper.
Dude, we're up to 54 viewers now. We're just talking about space puppers.
Space Pupper.
Timberborn, it's in the background, but we're here to play space puppers. Somewhere's the dungeon master's quietly crying.
No, this is Tal.
No.
Tal is 100% on board.
Yeah.
Tal will handle whatever. Tal is an experienced storyteller. Just like if I threw this at Era would be fine.
There's experience, but there's still, you can get gotchas both ways.
Hal is planning. Maybe I
Who's the
will.
other players, Zim?
Right now,
yeah.
we've got Kenku, Merle, Foxfiend, and Enja.
That makes 5.
We are looking to recruit one more. So that is a quick reminder, everybody. Make sure that you filled out the form if you'd like to join.
I want to fill
know,
out the form, but there's always the 2 questions that stop me in my tracks.
What are those?
The free form answer questions.
I mean, you
I
filled
love
them out
free form
once.
I don't remember what I put in the. Ugh.
Of course, space puppers have to worry about certain problems, like, little kids with sticky hands going, "Oh, mommy, the puppy!" Like, run, space pupper, run! Like, dude, she smooshed her cotton candy all over your side. I mean, just the thought of that as a player character in a game I'm running is just making my Dungeon Master chops drool. In 10 years, buried under more dice. In game books that I'll never actually open, but I like to read. Considering the price of some game books now, it's like, yeah, if you got $100 to burn, you too can buy a game book. Oh, that's an easy one, Guru. Just tell the Dungeon Master never to run Tomb of Horrors again.
Oh, should I add those questions to the form there, Guru?
Guru, no! You've duped us all!
Oh, wait, you need more questions? I can give some.
Questions like this, give me, like, paralysis. Just...
Turning into a job app. I mean, in a way, it already is one.
Oh, good night, Brian.
Good night, Brian. What is that from, Merle? That seems like a very specific...
If it was just a rock into a generator, that'd be okay. It's when you throw in a demo charge into the armory. That's the spicy meatball.
See, Gabby, I thought maybe you could have been serious, and then I saw the little :3 at the end, and I was like, and then you add that stipulation, and then I know you're trolling me.
Just like back in the ancient days when you finally found out just how much cubic space a fireball thrown into a sewer really fills. Especially when it's filled with methane.
See, Gabby, if you write them, I could just read them anyway. Like... Also, I don't know. I feel like I'd hope it wouldn't be something too concerning.
Hey, remember, Aaron, when you do that, pigs make good explosive charges.
Oh, I'm so far behind the Last Hope, Merle.
Yeah, Last Hope is not over. This campaign, Kerr has issues sometimes and can't run game, so we decided to start another campaign that'll run when Last Hope is canceled.
Yeah, and it's always good having a backup, player or two in the wings. Like, if Bob's sick tonight, well, hey, Frank, you want to take the spot for a day?
So Tao will be in when he's finished with his the game he's currently in. I mean, Midnight's not the only one, Merle.
Fun with explosives. Yay!
Actually, I think, technically speaking, it was actually, Brussels that started all of that.
Oh no.
Just think, when your character talks about the old times, we can say he's telling us a literal Shaggy Dog story.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to figure out what Era is talking about with Gabby.
What's that, Space Wolf? Arf has fallen down the well? Oh no, there must be a Sarlacc down there.
Oh, I see now. The Sammy thing, Era redeemed.
I did not tell him. I don't know. I mean, would have been Matteo.
Yeah.
Drew, I've been playing for 4+ decades. I've got books on books. I've got furry RPGs that have been dead for 3 decades. I mean, I collect this stuff like candy. What about qualified, enthusiastic collector and player? Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, if Tal needs ideas, you know, hey, I got lots of free ideas.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Tal is good on that.
You never know. You can always get some extra spice in that meatball.
There's spice, and then there's like, you know, spice challenge where it starts becoming bad for one's health.
Oh, we have, we have more than enough beavers right now.
I'm just picturing stormtroopers chasing after Zoom's character going, "Stop that dog!"
And then he
And of
just
course
jumps
all of
into
them-
hyperspace and disappears halfway across the galaxy.
Just gotta be careful where you end up.
Yep. But always fail those navigation rolls.
So, technically speaking, they go to the world between worlds. They know exactly where they're going to wind up. So that is not the problem. The bigger problem is the fact that a certain emperor really wants to get into the world between worlds because time travel and all of that.
But it's impossible to disguise what your character is, so yeah, once bounties and stuff get planted out there, you and your party are going to be constantly spicy meatballed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constantly on the run.
It'll
It's
be
like playing
fine, I'm
entire
sure.
party of Wookiees. Like, have you seen this party of 6 Wookiees walking around? No.
But yeah, no, it's just the... it's just the... We have no time to actually stay anywhere. We always have to be moving. They are always chasing us. And that's kind of funny.
There's always another spicy meatball. Well, that's the best part, Merle. Why play a boring, blah, mundane human when the universe is filled with so many options? It just opens up the GM's wallet to more and more escapades that he can totally shenanigan you with. Wars, it's like, no droids allowed. We're all non-human. What are we gonna do? It's like, quick, make a disguise check. Yeah, the 8.5-foot tall space wolf is gonna make a disguise check.
He's almost 9 feet tall.
Yep.
It's 8 foot 10.
Guru, he's almost 9 foot. Can you name a door that he's going to be casually fitting in? Like, look at your house door. Look at Space Pup. Do you think he's going to be
on his tummy?
Nope, still won't make it in. I've already done the measurements. Do you think he's going to waste a precious hyper jump just so we can get into a bar?
Yes. It's not like it's not like it's a waste for him. He could just do it at will.
But what if the Empire or the evil Emperor has something that occasionally tracks those little jumps?
That is one thing that is impossible.
Really?
You never know. It's like the Star Crusher.
Though, I mean, Tal's the storyteller. He can always come up with something, but yeah, Tal is also one that sticks very closely to lore.
But also, he's infinitely creative and can and will find a way.
Oh, yes.
The problem is, he is going to ping others, other Force users, that he is a Force user himself. They're not going to be able to track him when he makes his little jumps, but that does not mean that they cannot track him anyways.
Gosh, just the... Well, you guys have caused too much of a ruckus. Vader is here.
If Vader shows up, we gotta run.
There's just... Do not be here anymore, right? Just...
So Tal is going with a rule from one of the actual Star Wars tabletop systems, where if Vader is showing up, a party member is dying every turn. You know the scene from the final scene of Rogue One?
The massacre?
The massacre. Vader does that.
Yeah, no, it's... Unless you do something to physically slow him down.
There's nothing to physically slow him down with. He's got so much force. It's like, I throw a planet at him. He throws it back. I mean, it's like that boardroom meeting in the original Star Wars where it's like, the guy gets uppity and he just force chokes his neck. It's like, board meeting with Vader. Yep. I'll get a wet mop. The other characters you could toss in. I mean, Vader's like a party stop. I mean, there's better, eviler, subtler characters you could chuck in, but again, I'm not the GM, so, I'll just sit over here and make geeky noises.
I mean, this all depends on what we do in character. if we wind up becoming enough of a problem, of course the Empire is going to send Vader. They are not your typical idiotic video game or movie villain where it's like, no, these people are thorns in my side, but I shall send this lackey to deal with them. No, Palpatine's gonna send the big-ass mofo that wiped out all the Jedi.
Yeah, but that's using a nuke for a fly. He's got a lot of other equally competent but lesser power level goon squads he could send out. I mean, it's like the military. I mean, you don't carpet bomb, an entire country just because you broke your watch.
Takesh, I would just like to remind you that the Empire built the Death Star and blew up a planet just because there might have been a rebel presence there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, they are definitely not above carpet bombing an area.
Carpet bombing is implies it leaves the underground untouched, right? No, they just there might be a rebel presence there. That planet doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. They go beyond
running
nuclear.
You start running out of planets and allies when you start, vaping entire systems. It's like,
They don't seem to care.
That's kind of the problem, is so what? If you're gonna complain about it, gee, what planet are you from again?
It's like there's, rule 0 in Star Wars, like in every other game. There is always a bigger fish. Yes, the Empire is the current big bad, but there's far worse big bads just aching to slap them down to first level and, make them cry. They're in the lore too, so it's not like, I'm just inventing, a new big bad. It's like, no.
Hey there, Henry. Furry city skylines? I suppose so.
Oh, there's far worse than the Empire Guru, but, just depends on how much lore the GM wants to dig into and how, absolutely fiendishly sniffy they want to get.
I'm just going to say, again, Tal is the one running this.
Yeah.
Tal is a lore master for several franchises. He gets recruited, like, for, it's like Warhammer, for example. A lot of Warhammer lore mods and such for various games. Yeah, he's the one in charge of making sure everything stays to lore. He knows it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. It's like, the Empire's the current big bad, but there's far worse in the lore. You could, blow the dust off and make a special guest appearance or whatever.
Though I do need to step away for a moment, a couple minutes, so I'll leave you all to entertain them.
Are you gonna put the space puppy up while you're away?
I was literally just doing that. Enjoy.
Space puppy.
Space pupper.
Friend.
Yep.
Friendship.
I'll be Space Rug. Space Rug. Usually Arf will channel some other bot and start going, Spaceballs, the movie, Spaceballs, the merchandise. I played Star Wars back in the day, Guru, back when it was the D6 system. Back when, people were trying to use thermal detonators to get somebody in a bar, it's like, you throw in an orb, people throw it back. They're not especially when it beeps loudly and glows and it, has a 30-second countdown that you cannot absolutely override. You can, Guru, but you're standing outside the bar for 26 seconds cooking this grenade that's going beep, 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 beep every second. Yes, that happened later, Guru. Wasn't that long, but if I remember the first rule book, it was supposed to be 30 seconds. I'd have to go down in the basement and find it in the archive. I mean, it was meant to have that, level of a countdown because, well, these were super destructive and, we have to have idiot-proof safeties on these. Yeah, it's got a switch, Tochime, but once you activate the switch, it's now live. You can't shut it off, in theory, and it's got that 30-second cooldown. I don't know, Zola. Again, I'd have to go take a peek at the rule books. It's been a few decades. Yeah, but, I mean, this is the thing, Guru. While you're doing all these shenanigans, I mean, people noticing you guys, hiding around a door or window at this bar or whatever, and they're clearly not going to be going, they're just doing a pantomime. Clearly harmless. Yeah, remember, Guru, if you can plan it out, they can plan it out. So you start getting cute with certain things, the dungeon master can suddenly take a training wheel off, and you too can get a cute thing in your direction. Vance, but there's always a witness. That's just one of those unspoken rules. There's always a witness somewhere. And even if you don't know there's a witness, assume there's a witness. Especially in the Star Wars universe. I mean, there's surveillance devices everywhere. There are droids everywhere. And who knows what, that guy has for a cybernetic implant. It's like, oh, he's probably recording everything. Yeah. You can use those things, but as I said, the more creative you get, the more creative the GM can then take those training wheels off, and it suddenly becomes, well, how much of a arms race do we want to play here? No, be creative, but just remember the GM, if all you're doing is just, raffle stomping entire villages, like bad Dungeons and Dragons adventures did back in the day, they will notice. there's clever rogue, there's party of murder hobos, and usually that line gets squiggly. Oh, lurk well, gib gab.
Ye lurk well.
Yeah. As long as your dice play well, Guru. I've seen plenty of clever, wonderful assassination plans, and it's like, ah, look, my third nat 1. Well, this goes wonderful. Like, when the dice want you to play, they will let you play. If they want to just stomp all over your delicate plan, it's like, yep. Wars had a lot of those, critical ones built right into the plot. Like, oh, the aluminum falcon. Yeah, literally held together by duct tape, baling wire, and stuff.
Duct tape, a baling wire, and a prayer.
Like, Chewie, activate the hyperdrive. Boo, 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 boo. Ah, someone rolled a 1 on mechanical, didn't they? I mean, that was one of the things we do back in the day watching certain movies like that. It's like, ah, who rolled the 1? Right there. Like watching a certain bounty hunter. Oh, someone rolled a critical fail on dodge. Whoops, into the Sarlacc pit you go. Whee! I mean, that's why some game systems had those, fate point, plot point, luck point, whatever, where, I mean, if you critically botched, you could try and mitigate it a bit, but the Dungeon Master also has those, so it's like, well, do I want to waste one now on maybe just breaking it versus saving my life? That's why it was fun playing it back in the day. There wasn't much lore. It was, here's a handful of D6s and the occasional D20, and just go do stuff. No, you cannot hotwire a Star Destroyer. Yes, you may have a great mechanical skill, but it takes more than 3 people. Trust me. You can, Guru. When we did it, it was the 3 of us were just blind fleeing from stuff, and we just ran up a gangway, and it was like, oh, it led to the Star Destroyer that was docked there, and it's like, well, what do we do now? Well, we hide, and then maybe we could hotwire it. No, you can't. You could break stuff and get noticed eventually, but the 3 of you are not going to hotwire Star Destroyer and somehow fly with it. Like, no. We thought of that, but we were still stuck on the darn thing. Honestly, don't remember how that campaign ended. In Star Wars, like a lot of early D&D type systems, encouraged you to do the silly, zany, stupid stuff because, here's a handful of D6s. Give it a go. Well, not even a world grew. I mean, you've got a whole universe of, here's this race that's been lost for a couple hundred years, and now they just recently be rediscovered. What would you like to do? Star Frontiers was one of the first space-based systems you could be. And one of the races there was basically a Jello. Like 3 or 4 foot blob-like thing. Amphiorus could make different limbs and stuff depending on what it wanted to be. Had its own weaknesses and strengths, but it was basically just sentient mucus. Here you go.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You're just back in time for us to talk about space mucus.
Hello, Burrito. And thank you, Guru. Alright. Back to waiting for my beavers to finish stuff.
Back in the day, even when it didn't have much of the lore, it was basically just like D&D. Over here, there may be dragons. Like, space is big. Basically, that's what they encouraged you to run Star Wars back in the day as. It's just D&D in space. I mean, come on. When the entire... Oh, welcome back.
I mean, I've been here.
Yeah, but you're just about to speak, and I was interrupting
Oh.
you.
So, I was just gonna say so much work for my beavers to do.
Did I hear homework, Guru? Yes, go do homework. Be good, wag.
Yeah, go get your work done. That way we can hang out more freely, you know? Ah, both of
Make
those are
platform.
done. Excellent.
You can make plot points about space puppers.
I should really start working on this first. Otherwise, it's just gonna pop up and surprise me.
Inamita. Bada boom.
Not big enough. It must be bigger.
And if Rex is there, Rex gets uppies.
Yeah, Rex is home.
Pet Rex.
We are going to demolish these. Actually, cancel that. Go ahead and cancel that one too. We'll demolish those once those big walls are done. Uh-oh.
A what that time?
Or rather, a no water time.
Fill all the holes with water.
Well, I mean, this reservoir is, definitely well filled. I
Yep.
don't know if it'll be enough to last through a drought, but it is at least well filled. And of course, we've got the massive lake over here that is well secured.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing enough. I mean, it's just how many critical fails are you going to roll versus, you know, the game's critical successes drought-wise.
Yeah. Wait, why are none of you going into these houses? Okay, I guess you are? But they're... Oh, right, that's... Those are... That's the number of beavers without work. Derp.
These are my beaver miniums.
Boop the Zim.
How dare you?
Well, I should probably head out for the night.
Be well.
Oh, okay. Have a good one.
You as well. See you all around.
Take it easy.
Ah, good, they got that done. Explosions! Oh, I'm gonna need to build a wall over that. Good to know. Yeah, the backside over here is going to be... It's going to remain like it is here. All misshapen, but I could at least get the bottom nice and deep. Alright, we are going to start filling this up a bit more. Since we kinda need to. We're starting to run out of logs, though. Oh, but there's plenty in these. Gather those up. The heck? Oh, wait. I'm planning on this. So actually, I gotta build it even higher than I thought. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, hello there, Henry Bear. Yay, another bear.
Yeah, Henry's been here for a little bit.
Duke and a rug in chat. Rug, rug, Duke, Duke.
Can they not? Oh, I don't think they can reach that.
I was about to say it's probably blocked for their pathing.
fudge.
Yeah, it's one level down where they can get on that upper path, and it's one level up where they can get on that other path. So it's kind of a... Couldn't you place a demo at the end there, blow the path down one block, make a staircase that then goes to it?
Actually, I'm gonna go across here, because then they should... No, they wouldn't. They still wouldn't be able to.
Yep, because it's one high.
But what I
That's what I was
could do is this.
Yep, and a staircase down to it. Inamita.
We'll leave that off for now.
Joke.
See you later, Merle.
You well, Merle. Look like banana. Nam 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 nana.
Nam 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 nam. Ga num 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 ga num 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 gum ga num 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 gum num 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 gum num num gum num num.
Everyone that just joined chat, we're singing the Om Nom Nom song from Sesame Street.
Sesame Street?
Don't you remember Sesame Street had one or two of those absolutely annoying earworm songs that, you know...
Well, yeah, but I don't remember any of them being, that.
Oh, true. I mean, not that specifically, but, you know, just as catchy, easy to remember, and it just sinks into your head. All ready for droughty goodness?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for the drought. I don't want it to happen, but I'm ready for it.
Now this is where the game bones you by going, oh, have a drought, and then immediately followed by poop water.
Supposedly they've made sure that won't happen.
Check is in the mail, son.
From what I know about it, you cannot have that. There's always a gap of fresh water between them.
There'll always be people claiming, oh, I want ultra mode where I could do that and easily win in 3 turns. It's like, uh-huh.
Yeah. Though when they first introduced the bad water, apparently they did not account for that, and it was possible to wind up with no water.
Like, well, I guess we just die now. Yay!
Yeah, before we actually proceed with making this little artificial reservoir bigger, we need to deal with this. We need to make sure that the bad water has somewhere else to go. And this is going to be incredibly expensive to build all this. Alright, put that there and there. Oh right, I don't want that there because I need stairs there. So that way they could get up here and actually plant the dynamite. Let's see, that's going to be 3 block. So triple dynamite. We're not going to set max priority on all of this, simply because I want to make sure that if I need something else done in a higher priority for some reason, they'll go do that first.
Do this. Go do that. Go do the other thing. Da 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 da.
No, you are not able to purify bad water. It's just kind of there at all times. It does eventually, you know, go away like regular water. Here's some bad water over here. But you also have badtides, Henry, where instead of all of your water sources putting out, you know, nice, clean, fresh water, they put out bad water. Bad water will contaminate and kill both your beavers and your plants. Much faster than them just not having water, period. So, yeah, you gotta have a different path for the bad water to take. I do not want the bad water tainting this reservoir I'm building, so I am... Originally, it would just come out of here, taint this reservoir, and then flow out of here, but it was really slow about actually flowing out. So now I'm going the route of right up here where the source is, we'll have these sluice gates that allow fresh water through, but automatically close when there's even just 1% of contamination. Oh yeah, it is different visually. Like I said, this right here, this is bad water. You can see the two. There are also bad water sources. Here's one. That just, when there's not a drought going on, they constantly spew out bad water. But there is use for bad water, like that is how you now make dynamite. Oh, I have enough metal blocks for that. Okay, turn off the, or resume it. Let's get that built. Some of my beavers are probably going to get contaminated from working on this, but to me it just looks like rusty, like a lot of rust is just floating around in it. Though I will say that the icon for bad water is, you know, the radioactive symbol. So I personally think that it's probably actually radioactive.
Yeah, old nuclear reactors or dump sites water that's contaminated for, well, long years. Choose your own path adventures. I've been turned into an animal. And that was the bad ending?
Oh, I know, right?
You have been turned into a dragon. You must spend the rest of your life living outside the castle. You may miss your friends. What? I can't fly over and visit them? But they can't walk to my cave?
Hello.
Kuroi!
Hello. Sorry, that
Hello.
took a lot longer than I was expecting.
No
Welcome back,
worries.
Nick.
I had to go up and get a police clearance.
Oh my.
It's not a big deal. It's, I think you would do it as the, I think they call it a background check for you.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
But it's like for here, we have to initiate it ourselves. It's not done by the company, and it costs us money to do it.
Yep,
But
I've had that. RCMP background check.
Yeah. So I'm just annoyed because like, oh, we're not going to give you shifts until the police clearance comes, and we want to give you shifts next week. It's like, well, it takes 2 to 3 weeks, so please let me still have a job in that time.
Yeah. Hey, Candy Floss.
Hello, Candy Floss.
We're just talking about some of those choose your own adventure books, back in the day. It was like, oh no, you've been turned into a dragon. You have reached the bad end. Like, how is this a bad end?
I never liked
Hoorah.
those choose your own adventure books because I always used to cheat and it made them not fun. Yes.
Did you see the space dog?
I did. I did see the space dog.
The old space puppo.
I like the space puppers.
And look, he's even got a convenient carrying handle at the top.
Is it for a
No.
winch?
No, he does not. He's got a bunch of droid parts strapped on there.
Like a certain Jar Jar said, there's always bigger fish.
Oh, right. They're working on that over there. I'm like, what are my beavers doing? Instantly forget that I had them prioritize this first and foremost. Because the nice thing about having a seal on this is I can have it run even if there's a drought. So I can continue my explosives production.
You're forgetting something there, Kuroi.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just before you left, someone asked for you to go back to your chi form.
They do?
Did they?
Yeah, as far as I remember, Zim, because you were in your snow chief's form.
Oh no, I didn't ask. Right
It might
before he
have been
left,
while
I
was
told him
away.
No, right before he left, I told him he could bring out the snow leopard because, they got the hunter, the Puchena.
But the dragon's gone, so I will go back to Kitty Cat.
Pet kitty cat. Pet Guru. Pet Candy Floss.
There, I.S. Kitty Cat.
You could be the little space kitty cat. You can hide in one of the space pupper's pouches and be his useful sidekick.
I think I might be a bit cold for the space puppers.
No,
Space
he's got very thick
pupper.
fur. He is well insulated.
Fair.
You can have insulated carrying cases. I mean, just look at a spaceship. Basically, that's all you need. It's like, oh, insulated carrying case, little micro.
Well, I guess it depends if I has my wings out or not. Because if Kuroi has his wings out, then he's too cold. He's way too cold.
Hello there, Ring.
You'd have to have like MacGuffin material to contain him.
It's Star Wars. There's always MacGuffin material.
Fair. That is fair.
But, I mean, it's like any adventure series. There's always Unbelievium somewhere. Just think when you've got the strongest source of Unbelievium, the new source of Unobtainium gets developed. And you're like, really?
It's just Curious Absolute Zero. So I guess maybe.
Well, if you're absolute zero, technically you wouldn't exist.
Well,
So you'd be Schrodinger's cat.
that's because there's magical involved. Dragons.
But you'd still be technically Schrodinger's cat, and thus not really here. You'd be in constant quantum flux.
True.
And that's the great thing about science, is just when you think you've reached the next level, it's like, but now we have more levels. And you're like, yeah.
Well, he is inherently paradoxical.
Hey, there you go. Powered by Paradox and Coca-Cola.
Well, I'd give the coldest Coca-Colas. Nice and chilled.
I'm just picturing now Zim flying through hyperspace, and he hears, this, "Stop, Boo, stop!" and sees, what looks like a hamster in the distance flying through hyperspace.
Hey! Why'd you guys stop working on this?
Union hours.
Isn't it
I
done?
decide. No. It's at 90%.
Oh.
Okay, there they come.
So is this the thing you put on the bad water spouts
Yep.
so that you
It
can get the bad
seals
water
them
without
off.
it leaking everywhere? Does it still let you get the bad water to make explosives?
Yes, I can open it and close it as I please. It also allows it to keep having bad water flow even in the middle of a drought. So like it is closed, I open it, and now the bad water flows. Oh yeah, I forgot that I can do little decorations.
Christmas trees.
There. Pretty it up a little bit. Good night, Ido.
Good night, Ido.
Night, Ido. Space Pupper uses his force powers to put blankie on you. And I like that original D&D. It's like, yeah, you could play a gold dragon or even a Balrog if you wanted, and the GM was happy. But a very, 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 very young one with minimal powers as you work your way up. And of course, trying to convince your party that, yes, I'm a good Balrog was, well, half the fun. I mean, even back in the day, D&D started trying to dabble into the furry parts of the fandom with like, oh, so you want to play a centaur, or so you want to play a gnoll book.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah, I've still got the gnoll one, and I think the centaur one's in one of the Tupperware bins. Of course, Palladium Books did that with, playing the Wolven race. Like, you have your own culture and your own instincts and your own likes and dislikes, and a lot of them don't play quite the same with the humans, so, you can be one, but expect, certain things when you're not in your own territory.
Well, that sucks.
What?
It wasn't enough to keep, this big reservoir. Wasn't enough.
Eh. But that's the problem with these sandbox games, is sooner or later the AI will win, because it'll just make something deeper, bigger, faster, whatever, that you can logically get to.
I will find a way.
That's why, we just called these endurance games back in the day, because it's like, well, how long do you want to play, versus, you will lose. It's just, how long do you want to drag it out till? Candy Floss, if you just get 2 more kobolds that stand on your shoulders, get a trench coat, you too could be an adventurer. I mean, it is refreshing seeing the absolute staggering wealth of furry options in almost any game genre now. It's quite nice.
Oh, yeah. We've been getting catered to so much. It's great.
Oh, hardcore. Like, I mean, looking at that Wild Assault and people going, it's like, ew, it's a furry game. Well, don't buy it then. Like, but I want to play as a human. There's 6 million other shooter games. You could be a human in, darling. We're having this one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, but it offends me, and I want to play this one. Ugh.
And then that's where you look at them and go, "Oh, do you feel excluded? Do you feel not represented? Oh."
I just tell them it's like, I mean, come back when you're not a 5-year-old. It's like, good gravy.
It's like whenever people chuck a hissy because there's an LGBT character. Oh, I'm sorry. Does your overwhelming representation take away from my slight little bit of representation?
I know. Like, oh, well, it's been forced in and it's in my face. Really?
I still think, though, my favorite representation of LGBT in media would have to be Katie from The Mitchells versus the Machines.
Heard of the movie, never seen it.
Oh, it's mwah. It's one of the best animated movies I've ever seen.
Well,
It's
yeah,
about. Okay, you go.
Oh, I'm just replying to Katie Floss. I mean, yeah, they complain about the furry, but yeah, they'll still play the game, buy the game, get the loot boxes.
Zim, have you seen Mitchells versus the Machines?
It does not sound familiar.
It's great. It's really great. It's about a girl who is going to go to film school, and on her way to film school, basically, the robot uprising happens. All powered by a rebelling smartphone. It's very funny.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, but not the whole film.
But it's got like if you know actors' names, it's got like Maya Rudolph in it. It's got Olivia Colman.
Yeah, I have.
If you've seen Disenchanted, it's got the main character from that in it.
I'm not. I have no idea who any of those people are.
Fair enough. You've seen The Good Place, yeah?
Yes. Very good.
You know Jen, the judge?
Yes.
It's got her in it.
Oh, okay.
It's got, it's very good if you're a bit of a movie nerd as well, because it's basically just got references to everything. And also if you're a bit of a 90s kid, it's, yeah.
So I need to show it to Rex. Got it.
I mean, I guess I'm a 90s kid. I think we're about the same age.
Oh, Rex's brand is the 90s.
Right. I see.
Yeah. Alright, we survived another drought. Oh well!
Yeah, but the scene with the mums versus the machines is the greatest. It just goes full Kill Bill reference.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's also one of those movies that'll probably make you cry. But with that happy feels cry.
Fair enough. Alright, we've got an unknown amount of time to get this done. Before the is they're going to be bringing... Most likely it's going to be a bad tide next. It usually
So what's
fluctuates
your-
between the two.
What's your plan to stop that reservoir getting full for if it's a bad tide?
I am going to blow up this part of the mountain, and the sluice gates will automatically send the bad water that way, off the map.
Okay.
Immediate U-turn.
I think I'm gonna finish coloring this tomorrow. I'm getting too tired to keep drawing. Sorry.
Why are you
EB
apologizing?
happens.
Yeah. I've been dragging my feet on getting this drawing done for too long.
You're allowed to become EP.
I mean, I'm not EP enough to go to bed, but I'm going to play games. Yeah.
Yeah,
Too
you're
EP
just-
to draw.
Just recharge spoons is all.
Yes, please give me more spoons. I needed the spoons.
And pet the kitty.
So, when do you leave for TFF?
Thursday.
Thursday. And it's Tuesday now?
Yes.
Okay. I have lost all sense of time.
I'm in space.
Do-we-do. Do-we-do. It's all just wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Snap! Oh. But still cute.
I wanted to bring out the new one for a little bit.
Okay. Okay. I will keep throwing black potions at you then.
And has Kuroi been good and fed in bed while they have spoons?
Sorry. Are you talking to me? No.
Yep.
What? Yes. Have I been fed and given spoons?
Yes, fed in bed while you still have spoons.
No. No.
You should fix that there, cutie.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to triple speed here. I am literally just sitting here waiting for things to get done.
Oh no. I was gonna throw. Wait. You went back to human?
Somebody else redeemed. Oh, why
black
did that
potion.
show up? As a mixture. That's not supposed to because there is no other form of that. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay. There.
Been turned into human. You must surrender now.
I did a slight oopsie.
Oopsening.
Truly, the most oopsening of oopsenings that has ever been oopsed.
So we start again?
Start what again?
Your forms.
I mean, you can go with whatever you want.
You want to be your new one, so we'll be your new one. It's always nice to make people something they want to be.
True.
Hey, if we put you between two pieces of bread, Kuroy, does that make you a snapwitch?
It makes me an ice cream sandwich. Because my name means black ice cream.
Ice cream sandwich. Literally a snapwitch.
Tasty, tasty ice cream sandwich. Ice cream snapwich?
Ice cream snapwitches.
Are they extra crunchy?
I don't know. I mean, would that be because they have graham cracker crust or chocolate chunks?
Sure.
Chocolate chip minty curwitches. That with extra snap.
Oh crap. I forgot
Water?
to open that. Yeah.
Oh no, just flooding. Ah!
Yeah. There's just a little bit of flooding. As a treat.
Oh no, we're flooded. What will we do in Beaver?
Dabba dabba do. That's how the beavers talk in this game. It's very adorable.
It is.
Have you heard how they speak?
Yes. I keep thinking it's sand people from Star Wars.
That's a very different sound.
That is indeed a unique interpretation.
Because to me, the sound people sound like. Holy moly, my FPS.
The biggest priority here is to get the outer portion done. I don't care as much about in that little part there. Because that inner portion can be built later. So yeah, just need to get the outer portion built and then explode the dynamite and we be Gucci.
Gucci. Are you all packed for the con already?
No. It's not like I'm bringing a huge amount of stuff.
You're not bringing a suitcase of games and another one of plushy stuff to trade and...
I like the plushies.
I'm not trading away my plushies, but I am bringing 2 plushies.
I would never trade my plushies. My plushies are my children.
I have 2 handmade Marten plushies that are life-size that I strap to my backpack and walk around the con with them. And people will pet them behind my back.
This sounds like a good thing.
I so rarely bring any of mine to a fur event anymore. They sit in the bedroom, they keep me company. They sit in the basement, keep my roomie company. They're doing their job.
Well, I am kind of known as the Marten guy. Slightly. So they're part of the brand.
Yeah, I wear my polar bear hat and have my polar bear sippy cup because that's part of my brand too, so I know
Joke.
all about it.
Good night, Era.
Good night, Era.
In that era.
Marten or ferret. Oh, they're cute and adorable, and it's like, yeah, and they're high maintenance, and they're very high maintenance for any sort of vet bill.
Oh. Neat. I did not realize that I could just remove layers from being visible. That is good to know. Oh, good, they finally got this done. Kablamo! We are most definitely making a very, very deep pull here.
The poor. The poor.
But also, this has been exposed. Though I am doing fine on all resources. Well, what's wrong with being a little more fine, right?
Exactly. Is there such a thing as being too fine? Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, at this point, outside of doing random projects like building a, Earth Repopulator? Launches pioneers to distant lands. When launched, makes the beavers in the area extra happy?
Is that like sacrifice? Is that like sacrificing beavers to make your other beavers happy?
Supposedly it just sends the beavers elsewhere in the world.
They're getting entertained by the beaver cannon.
Launch the beaver bolt. mean, that's what everyone needs, a beaver pult to make them happier.
You know what? Yeah, we'll build this right here. A nice decoration for them. Oh boy. Well, this does solve my problem of flooding down here. However, I am realizing a slight problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, that water is going to build up to the point it overflows.
Yeah.
But that's a relatively easy solution.
That's when you turn it into an electro power plant and just have the excess drain and fall off the map, and you have a bunch of wheels that it runs through on the way.
I wish. We will forcibly stop the water from being able to go this way. At least until after it floods all the rest of this. Though, granted, it could technically flow around this way, but if it flows around this way, we've got other problems. Wow, you are quite the fervent beaver there. Going all the way around like that.
Beaver, beaver. Beaver and Sleepy Kitty. Just add Blanky.
Yeah, add Blanky and Sleepy Kitty, go sleep, sleep.
Well, go sleep, sleep then.
No sleep, sleep yet. Sleep, sleep soon, but not yet.
That's the redeem for weighted Blanky and Plushie. I'm glad I got my laundry
They're
done
almost
yesterday.
done.
Fresh Blankies.
They have nearly finished it.
What, that's the hyper poop loop?
Yes.
The hyper poop shoot.
It's the poop loop 2000. too much poop water to dispose of, use the Poop Master 2000. Fine product that you'll see at 3 o'clock in the morning on TV stations that don't have enough viewers. Products that you just laughed at because you knew they were garbage.
I mean, that's like 90% of products nowadays.
Yeah. Nowadays they have better marketing to make it look like they're, useful, whereas back then it's like, oh, the Rocco turnip twaddler, it slices and dices, it has 50 different functions. It's
Slices
a
and dices
blade
and
and a rotisserie bowl.
Which reminds me of VeggieTales. Slices and dices and purees your sins away.
And that's where they get those modern memes from the ancient days when you had to watch TV at 2 in the morning and see, oh, great, it's that guy selling Ginsu knives again. Or chia pets.
I'm pretty sure that VeggieTales was from like the late 80s, early 90s, but yeah.
Telling folks,
Yes.
yeah, there was a time where there was nothing on the TV. You just see the Indian, transmission head come on and then it'd just go to static for 5 hours.
All right. The poop chute is ready.
Begin the poopening.
The Great Evacuation.
Yep. It's a simple procedure. Even Elon Musk could do it.
Oof, that's a low bar. Can't even limbo under that one.
He tried again earlier today to show what an elite gamer he was, and it was just, dude, you suck at these. Stop doing them. I mean, him alone has given us another 10 easy years of classic memes as done by him.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the literal, hey, cool kids.
Yeah, he said, look at me. I'm young and hip. No.
At least his hair plugs work, unlike Trump's.
Let's just move away from the political stuff, though.
Let's not get political on stream, yeah.
Oh, perfect timing!
That's why I was making those jokes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just from age.
Look, big kangaroo feet on a rug.
But yeah, bad tides coming, and we got this done just before the announcement of it.
I played too many of these video games. I was suspecting it was coming. I mean, yeah, it has to come because it's on a cycle, but just, I think it's about now.
Yeah.
little waterfall slowly filling up that big hole there, Zim?
Yep. It's
Okay.
because it's flooding up here. It can't force its way down the river, so...
Oh, I thought that was deliberate flooding to make that an extra pond.
I was planning to blow a canal through here. But then it found its own way in there.
How long it takes to fill up.
Yes.
Kuroi's happy. Kangaroo TF.
Am I?
Yay, they finished the labor monument.
Great beaver god. Oh, great beaver god, give us your wisdom. Chew more bark.
And this is Bark, ladies and gentlemen.
What a lot of writers forget when they write these novels. Like, if you've got these kinds of non-human species in there, you're gonna have non-human traditions, gods, instincts. Like, you know, they won't be necessarily trading in dollars or your bottle caps or whatever your space currency wants to be.
Yeah, that's something that I put into the SCAR system as far as currency goes. It's like, they may not be trading in the gold pieces and such. They may find something else more valuable, etc., etc.
Yeah, especially in space times, it's like, what would be considered space money? I mean, you can practically synthesize anything now. I mean, you've got hyper jumps and star drives and nanotech.
My guess is the only currency worth a damn at that point is energy.
Yeah, but even then, energy is limitless. You've got antimatter.
Well, if you reach the point where you have limitless energy, then the notion of a currency is obsolete, because if you can have infinite energy, you can print all matter. Scarcity doesn't exist. What's the point of paying for things?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you're right on the cusp of it there in Star Wars alone. And yet, you know,
I mean, interstellar travel and like the digital singularity are two different things, but like we're talking Dyson spheres at that point, and I didn't see any hint of a Dyson sphere in Star Wars. I mean, we saw the biggest structure we saw was the space stations, the Death Stars, and even those weren't big enough to encompass an entire star.
Yeah, but we sideways stepped that by building the tech in different ways. Like, well, we just built these giant Death Stars, and then we built the Sun Crusher that can collapse a star. It's like, well, if we can collapse a star, we can harness a star.
So, Henry, no, there are no buildings that generate bad water. But you do have bad water sources that you can build a cap on top of, so that way you can then control whether bad water is flowing at all or not. And it will flow even if there is a drought. So you can always have bad water available. If you want it.
Wow, Alienware still exists? Huh.
Alienware is alien computers, yeah?
Yeah.
So, IBM with a fresh coat of paint.
Actually, I think they're owned by Dell.
Oh, that's it. Sorry, Dell, not IBM.
Do you remember what IBM stood for?
I go party.
Irritable bowel movement.
Oh, you children. Oh, back in my day. Brah. Oh, International Business Machines.
Yeah.
Okay, the bad tide is started. And it seems to be working.
Nice. Ace Pooch has created the poop loop. No bad water for us now. IBM also stood for I've been moved because a lot of their higher employees tended to be shuffled around the country on a pretty irrational basis.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Henry. So to answer your question again then, no buildings produce bad water. But you can put a cap on a bad water source that you can then open and close as you please. And that bad water source will, it cannot, it will continue to flow even if there's a drought, if you put that cap on it. But as you can see with the sluice gates, you know, this was fresh water. It automatically closed these ones and opened these ones to let the bad water flow through a different route out. Bum ba bum bum ba da da dum.
Yeah, that's why I made the Alienware comment, Henry Bear, because like, oh, here's a minute of commercials. One of the biggest ones was, wow, they still make Alienware computers? It's still a company?
I just remember when TV shows are really trying to push Alienware computers hard.
Yes.
It's like, all real gamers use Alienware. Yeah.
Real gamers build their own computer instead of store-bought garbage.
Yes.
Well, there was a point where they were actually the top of the line computer. They just kind of got bought out and are no longer that.
Yeah.
I would say the top of the line for pre-built, not necessarily top of the line though.
No, they definitely had a lot of, thanks to brand deals mostly. They had a lot going for them, because like they would make brand deals where it's like, oh yes, we're the only ones with a laptop version of this graphics card.
Fair enough.
Granted, nowadays that's not really a thing, but this was way back in the day. For myself, I go through a company that called Zydax. Not sponsored, just really like them. Their customer service is great, and the best part about them, lifetime warranty. Anything go wrong with my computer, I ship it off to them, they fix it. I do have to pay for shipping, but, you know, compared to the price of a part.
Yeah.
And if I need to upgrade it, I can just, you know, pay the difference between the original part and the new part, and... Hey! My CPU died. Could you throw in this newer version one? It's actually a really good setup that they've got. I do worry that they're going to go out of business at some point, because I'm not sure how they keep business with going with that kind of setup, but hey. I'll enjoy it while I've got it. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and switch games here, everybody. So thank you so much for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Timberborn. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, picking up packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or subscribing to us on Stream Loots as well as YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye.